Good job by Booker, just isoing his man, working up and just stalemate, walling him off. That's all you're looking for as a running back. You just want a lane. Just cover up the defensive lineman so that I can.
I started the video with that Tyler Booker block because honestly, that's what I wanted to see. That's why I wanted him to play. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Footster King as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Y'all see the vibes, man. I don't need to go into detail. You guys know where I'm at. Vacation coming to an end soon. But I'm still enjoying myself. Like, much needed reset, much needed refocus, and honestly, ready to continue to give you guys content, man, in beautiful Hawaii. And like I took a break from my vacation, really. Was spending time to watch the preseason game, and it was a little ugly, it was a little chippy, but we cannot overreact. And there was some good, there was some bad, some ugly. I'm going to do this. A lot of times we talk about the good early on. I'll just say this because I really want to take my time with the good. The bad, right now, Joe Milton doesn't look good. Right now, Mozzie Smith does not look good. Jay Toia does not look good. Perion Winfrey wasn't bad, but, you know, the interior, it's getting close. It's getting close to turn in the test, and I don't know if this team has done the homework to get a passing grade, especially for week one, when it comes to stopping the run. Mozzie Smith, he was getting blown off the ball 3-4 times, and I'm not going to go back and forth with anyone. I mean, there's been a lot of back and forth about Mozzie Smith, and, you know, he's shown something. He hasn't been good enough. That's just where I'm at with it. And it's unfortunate because, like, I don't think any Cowboys fan would have any reason for him not to be good or would not want him to be good. He just hasn't done it. He hasn't taken a jump. And I think it's telling that he played as much as he did this game because it's like, bro, are you not in shape? Do you not want to do it? Whatever the case may have you, it just wasn't good enough. And I thought that, especially in the second half, the physicality of the defense that wasn't good enough. So if I had to talk about the bad, Joe Milton, he's just not in a rhythm. I thought Shoddy tried to do some things to get him in rhythm, but he's missing open reads. He's not going to his check downs. He threw the terrible interception right after we had a big interception. He throws a terrible interception. So he's not ready. And, you know, everything we said about him, all the content I've done about him, I got to stand up. I'll raise my hand. Foots, you were wrong. That's the beauty of what we do, at least what I do. I don't have no ego. I don't care. There's going to be people, Foots, you got excited. Yeah, I did. You see these things. You talk to people. And you're like, okay, maybe you could have a backup that you can develop. And there were times, like, honestly, the throw that he had to Jonathan Mingo, perfect. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better ball. But it's the little things. It's the accuracy. And he did have a big drop early on in the game. 16 had a drop, and he put that ball on the money. But from there, it wasn't good. And then, honestly, Will Grier wasn't any better. Like, he didn't look good. He didn't play great. So they got to figure out that backup quarterback position because we are banking on Dak staying healthy, but we just don't know if he will. All right, enough doom and gloom. Listen, preseason, guys, it's evaluation. And it sucks because you couldn't really evaluate the receivers how you wanted to. But I got to tell you, I'm not going to get too high or too low over this game. And I want to talk about some winners and some guys who played well. I went over the losers already. I'll recap it again. Run game, especially in the second half, physicality not good enough. Joe Milton not good enough. Just wasn't good enough. And then Will Grier wasn't good enough. I mean, and Mozzie Smith and just the D tackles from what I saw, and I'll rewatch it and talk about the film, but it wasn't good enough. But the good, and I want to take my time on this. I got to rank this such, and you guys talk to me if you disagree, but I have Damone Clark he really showed the most on film to me. Tyler Booker was second. Jack Sanborn, and this is however you look at it is fine. Jack Sanborn was 3, but Shamar James really could threaten for that number 3 spot. Zion Childress. He's just around the ball. He makes tackles. He had the big play where he caused the pick to me because that delayed slot blitz was on him. And then James Houston, he gets a star. I thought that Marshawn Nealon was active. His first play of the game, he had a nice rush. I thought it was Sam Williams screaming off the edge, but that was actually Marshawn Nealon. And then Donovan Ezeraku, he didn't get home, but you could see he's getting his feet under him, and you could tell that he's going to be good. Let's start with Damone Clark. Man, what a story. Is it Matt Eberflus? Is it the coaching? Is it, he's just settling into a role? But he's playing downhill. He's playing downhill. He's making tackles. And that first drive, I was worried, okay, is Baltimore going to come out and, pull a Rams on us where they're just more physical? And that just wasn't the case. Damone was scraping over the top. He had some nice run fits, even on the goal line. Now they ended up scoring. But on the goal line, you're looking for some of the things that Damone Clark did. He was physical. He stuck his nose in there, man, rep after rep. And I like that, and he played fast. Tyler Booker. I wrote this down with Tyler Booker. If Tyler Booker goes to the school of Tyler Smith, who went to the school of Zach Martin, who went to the school of Travis Frederick, all those linemen, and they continue to lock in, Tyler Booker's going to be good. I liked the way he played. I liked his energy. He had a good seal block to open up a lane. And it was funny because on that run with Miles Sanders on, what was that? I think it was 3rd and 1. I'm like, why didn't you bend it back behind 52? They were giving you your running lanes. And I thought Nathan Thomas played well also. But, he has an anchor and he can move people. And for what the Cowboys want to do, he's going to be able to do that. I also thought that he looked really well in pass pro. Like, he looked good in pass pro. He didn't struggle with quickness. He didn't give up any sacks, and so that's always a plus. And there was just times, Milton was holding the ball, but that's neither here nor there. For the 3 to 4 seconds that you need your offensive line to hold up, I thought Tyler Booker, he aced this. He aced it, and I thought that he looked really, really, really well. Jack Sanborn gave me flashes of Sean Lee. I'm not racist, guys, so it wasn't like, oh, yeah, you saw a white linebacker making a play. No. Because, But, in all seriousness, man, like Jack, he knifed through. He saw the play, and the run-through was good. Offensive coordinators will talk about that. When you're running counters and when you're running certain plays, the run-through will get you with those linebackers who are very instinctual, and that's what Jack Sanborn is. And it's going to be fun to see because, Maris had some nice plays. He looked good. He had a few plays that he overran, but how are these linebackers going to get deployed? Only God knows, but I will say that they're getting coached up. They tackled better today, especially the first group, and that's really all you can ask for. Shamar James, man, he has instincts. He flies to the ball. He's good in space. I think one thing that he has, even over Sanborn and Luafau, is he's a much more controlled linebacker in space. So in space, if you got a quick back or somebody who wants to make a move on him, you can see that he has the ability to break down better than those guys. And even last week, I broke down some of his film. They hit him with a little Texas route. He was there, but he just gave up that inside leverage. But you see, okay, this guy knows where he's supposed to be. Now just the details. This week it was even better. He was making tackles. He was knifing through again, much like Sanborn, and he had some nice plays. And then Zion Childress, I think that the Cowboys have to have a real conversation about this guy starting. I did content on it earlier this week. He's doing everything you asked him to do. He had a tackle. He had the blitz, which to me caused that interception. He's just an active football player. Is he smaller? Yes. Will teams maybe try to take advantage of him with tight ends or bigger slot receivers? Possibly. But the fact that he wants to fit the run as a nickel or slot, whatever you want to call him, the fact that he wants to do that, I think it's priceless. I think that the Cowboys have to think about that, and you may have him starting week 1. Now, hold your breath, but at least he's going to run up and tackle. He's going to fit. And so those are my standouts. I like I said, I really did like James Houston. James Houston had a bull rush. He also was able to get the edge a few times, but the way he's able to convert speed to power, he's a wily vet. Like, he's been around. So he's going to come in, he's going to give you those solid pass rushes. And I think that's valuable, especially we know Micah Parsons isn't going to miss games. Like, I'm still standing here to this day, Micah Parsons will not miss games. But if for some reason he did, or even if he got hurt, your pass rush rotation still doesn't look like it would be an issue. Again, a lot of starters didn't play. We don't know what's going to happen with the edge corner position. But there's going to be a mixed bag and a mixed review when it comes to this preseason game, but I don't think that you panic over preseason games. I just don't. Because guess what? If the Cowboys won every preseason game, would you say that the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl? Nah, you wouldn't do that, and I don't think that you should. I think that Shoddy is getting his legs. He has to get his sea legs under him when it comes to calling an offense, and that's the reason why you have preseason. So you guys let me know who were your winners, who were your losers. Those are my winners and losers. But ultimately, it's preseason, and you got to take what you can take from it. It's your boy, Footsie King, as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I love you all, man. I'll be home soon. I don't want to leave this, but I'll be home soon getting you guys this content. Much love. Peace.